spirit to kind of put himself out on a limb, which is what risk-taking is all about.
Thanks very much, Andrew. It's 014279669. Have you got a personal Antarctica? Everyone's got one, Andrew says, the Shackleton slogan. Everyone's got something that kind of, I don't know, challenges them, takes them out of the comfort zone. What's your dangerous thing that you've done? Tina Wiseman jumps out of the sky. Tina, how many skydives have you done?
I've done over 600 now.
Have you? Why?
Why? Good question. Because it's fun.
What's the fun consist of?
It consists of jumping out of a plane, getting a massive thrill from that, joining hands with my friends in the air and making pretty patterns, and then a parachute ride down to the ground. And it's all excellent fun. I recommend it.
What's the thrill that you describe?
Well, obviously, a massive amount of adrenaline when you jump out of the plane. Also, if you do plan to do a large sort of pattern in the sky with your friends, if you can actually complete that, it's very, very difficult. That gives you a thrill as well, like any sport does when you achieve something.
That moment of actually jumping out of the plane, is it actually dangerous still? Done it 600 times. Is it still dangerous each time?
It is, but it's a managed risk. I mean, you have 2 parachutes and you have a lot of training, a huge amount of training, and there's been a lot of science gone into the design of parachutes now, so they are about as safe as they can get at the moment. There are backup electronic devices that you can put in your parachute so that if someone, if by any chance you've knocked yourself out on the way out or fainted for any reason, it sets off your parachute for you. So it's quite a safe sport now.
Have you had moments when you've been in danger doing it, Tina?
I did have one occasion when my main parachute didn't open, but I just did what everyone is supposed to do and just opened my reserve parachute, and I was absolutely fine.
So in a funny way, you're saying it's about taking risks and getting floods of adrenaline, but in fact it's not actually that dangerous.
Obviously it's dangerous. There's lots of things that are dangerous, but I don't consider it. I don't consider that I'm putting myself at unnecessary risk, no. How
did you get into it in the first place?
I just really fancied the idea of it. I've always done daft things like caving, potholing, bit of climbing, things like that. So I suppose I am a bit of an adrenaline junkie.
Are you? What's the weirdest, most dangerous thing you have done then?
Probably jumping out of a plane in a dinghy. In like a dinghy, like a blow-up raft. And I jumped out in one of those.
Why?
And just sort of fell out of the sky in that.
In a boat, effectively?
Yeah, just for fun. And some friends of mine came with me and held the boat steady for me while I was inside just having a bit of a ride in the sky.
So you sailed in a boat in the sky?
Yeah.
What did it feel like?
It was fantastic. It was really odd, though, because the boat took all the wind rush away. So it felt all really quite calm, even though I was still travelling at 100 miles an hour.
Tina, we were hearing a little moment ago from Andrew Ledger saying that everyone's got an Antarctic in them. Have you got some more still to come, some more dangerous, weird things to thrill yourself with?
Well, skydiving-wise, there's a women's world record coming up in September, which I might be able to get on, and that's in California, and that will be 170 or 80 women trying to form a massive big pattern in the sky, and we're doing it for women's cancer charity, breast cancer, raising some money.
Yeah.
So that's probably about as nuts as it's going to get for me.
Tina, it's wonderful. Have you followed the story of this Norwegian bloke who keeps kind of wobbling on chairs on the edge of cliffs and things?
I haven't, no.
You haven't? Good. Tina, thank you very much indeed. People who have seen the papers today maybe and looked at those pictures, thank you very much. What, for you folks, is your personal risk-taking? What was the thing that you've done? What is the thing that you do that is adventurous, that puts you through to your own Antarctic? Something you thought, well, I'm going to have a go at this. I don't feel very good about it. I don't feel very safe about it. I'm going to risk things, but I'm going to have a go at it. What is it for you? Might be a very small adventure by other people's standards. Something that you think, I'm going to force myself to learn to swim. I don't know, stand up in public. Or maybe it's something risky in the way you did go up the 3 peaks in one day, or maybe you did tramp east to west across the... What is it for you? I'm on 014 279 6699, and the second thread of our day is the business thread about